Hello everyone, welcome back to Edible Abundance Homestead. I'm Ginger. Today is July 26th and I'm out here in the garden harvesting. I've pretty much been in the kitchen canning for the past couple days. I did that huge tomato harvest and I'm just finishing up canning them, and some are in the freezer, so I didn't even get around to canning all of them yet. And I have more ready. So I'm out here to pick tomatoes. I've got a batch of sauce started, and I'm going to come out here and pick a bunch and take a look at what I have and what needs to be added to this batch of sauce and what can wait. However, one quick side note, my huge sunflower is opening. Isn't it so beautiful? And also, my needle beans are starting to hang down the middle of the arch, which is super fun. Of course, then I got a bug on me when I touched them. The needle beans need to be harvested, but right now I'm going to prioritize the tomatoes because they need to get canned. I'm trying to think of all the things I've canned. I did a batch of tomato sauce yesterday. I did a zucchini pickle sweet relish yesterday, which I was excited to use up some zucchini to make this. The recipe only makes 4 half-pint jars. It used 1 zucchini. So I have a recipe for zucchini pickles, and those are up for probably tomorrow. I have a few cucumbers I'm going to make some refrigerator pickles with because it's not really enough to can. What else? I want to can some salsa, but I'm going to use the tomatoes that are in the freezer, so that's kind of a low priority. I want to get the tomatoes that I'm picking now, I want to get sauce made with because that's not quick, but easy, I guess. I don't even know. Yeah, I feel like it's easier for me anyway. So anyway, my corn, I noticed the silks here starting to get a little bit brown at the end, so that's very exciting. Oh, and I got my first cantaloupe off the trellised cantaloupes today, so that's exciting too. They were behind the ones on the ground. I also tried pickling watermelon rinds using a recipe from one of the Ball canning books. It wasn't very good. It was like too strong, I guess. It was both too sweet and too sour. It was something like 4 cups of vinegar to 6 cups of sugar, which I was kind of like, that sounds more like dessert to me, which is fine. If like my kids liked it, I would just count it as more of a treat. But I mean, they haven't sat and cured, so maybe it'll mellow out a bit. But we tried some that didn't fit into my jars. Nobody liked it. So we're going to see what happens, which is too bad because we have a lot of big watermelons and it'd be awesome to get a use out of all those rinds. But anyway, I'm going to mess around with some different recipes, I think, and we'll see how it goes. So anyway, so I'm out here, I'm going to pick cucumbers. I'm seeing some okra that needs to be picked. So I'll probably grab them really quickly while I'm out here. I really need to spend some quality time with my tomato plants, actually addressing the plants, but I don't think I have time to do that right now. So I've started picking a bunch of big, beautiful Dr. Wykes. The ones of those that are in good shape probably won't get canned. Now, one fun thing that I noticed while I was out here, so the storm kind of blew over the tops of a lot of my tomato plants. Didn't do major damage to them. They're probably, I've lost some branches and stuff, but the cherry tomatoes, I have plenty of cherry tomatoes. However, one kind of fun side effect, it exposed a lot of the fruit to the sun a lot more. So I have a lot more fruit with a lot more purple on them, which is just fun. And I think these are looking absolutely beautiful. I love the red with the purple is gorgeous. Same with the yellow. I'm going to try and find some yellow ones here. I don't see, well, these will be yellow. I don't have a lot of yellow ones with a ton of purple right now. But I think that's a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest tomatoes. I think I'm going to wait on the cherry tomatoes, though they certainly need to be picked. I think right now I'm focusing on getting everything that needs to go in the canner in the house now. And I'll come back for these later. Okay, well, I need another bucket. I'm going to call this good enough for now. I didn't even pick most of the Romas because one of the problems I've been having with them, and the reason why I'm trying the Amish paste, is that it's like they don't ripen evenly. Like, parts of it are ripe and then there's splotches that are not ripe. I'll have to grab one at some point and see if there's one in here. Oh, here there is. Like this. And a lot of them, even if this lower part, when it ripens up, I still have a lot at the top that's not ripe. And by the time the whole thing is ripe, the parts of it have started to, are overripe. They've started to rot, essentially. So I don't know if that's my mistake, if there's something I can do, if there's some soil amendment I need to add, or if it's a watering thing. I don't know what the problem is. But, you know, when you look at that and then take, I'm trying to see, something like this Amish paste, which is 10 times bigger, and it's also still a little green at the top, and I'll just cut that off. But I mean, much bigger. Doesn't have these splotches that are not ripe in the middle. So I don't know. I'll have to see if I can diagnose that problem here. But for now, I'm going to head in the house and I'm going to keep my sauce processing going. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.